Hello everybody, today we're going to take a look at how to change and rotate your tires. And in Germany you got to keep in mind that you by law have to have both summer tires and winter tires. So now we're going to switch from our winter tires to our summer ones. By the way, before we go any further, please keep in mind I'm not an auto mechanic. Just take this for entertainment value only. I'm just going to show you how I do it. There is one other thing to clarify, and that is although it's recommended to switch season to season from back to front or front to back, it is not recommended to switch side to side like diagonal. And the reason is some tires here have a rotation direction, if you can see that there. So what that means is if you would, this is on the right side, if you would put this one on the other side, then the rotation would be going the wrong way. So that's one more thing to keep in mind. Just go back to front, but stay on the same side. What do we all need to do this? We need obviously a car jack like this one, a torque wrench like this one here, and on the torque wrench we got a 21mm attachment on there, and we got ours set at 120, and that's for a Hyundai. So I've already switched out the front tire, and now we're going to do the back one. This was on the back for the winter season, as you can see here by the snowflake, and I'm going to put on now the front tire previously in the front last summer here on the back. We're going to loosen the nuts before we lift up the car. And now we got to lift up the car, and you can see these two notches here. That's where we want to put the jack. To operate the jack, it's pretty easy. You just have to make sure that this is tightened here, and it is. Now we're going to go ahead and start lifting up. Okay, we're between the two notches, now we can lift. And we want to lift up until there's some space underneath here. Don't put your hands there, but we needed some space to take off the tire. So now it's time to remove the tire. Also, you see the tire's not moving here. I got the handbrake cranked up. As you'll see there, that handbrake is pulled up. Last one. Let's put this tire away and get the new one. This surface here may be a little bit dirty, so you're gonna want to wipe it off with a rag before putting on the new tire. Make sure that's a nice clean surface. Here's the next tire. Now you're going to see on this tire that says in the front on the left side. That's where it was the previous season. And so now I'm putting it on the back. We'll get that tightened on there. First with this impact driver. Okay, now we can go ahead and lower the car. And to do that, you just have to stick this in there. There's a little pin in there, and so you have to stick it in there and turn it counterclockwise. Okay. Now what we have to do, this is an important part here. We have to tighten the nuts up until what's specified in your user manual. So as I said, on the Hyundai, we have to set our wrench to 120. So if you take a look at it right here, you can see the 112. And we have to go past the 112, and we have to add 8 to it to get to 120. And then we're going to tighten this nut here. And now we got 120. Now we can go ahead and tighten these nuts. My stepdad always taught me to go diagonal first. And that is to distribute the force evenly. And I'm gonna go a second time, just make sure. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's the one tire. You gotta do obviously the other 3 tires as well. And there are a couple of other things to mention. Jacking up the back side of the car is easier than the front side because the front side has got the motor in. That's one thing. And the second point is after changing the tires, you should go fill up with air, make sure that all the tires are at the specified amount of air, and then come back after you've driven about 10 or 20 miles and just check the torque on the nuts again. Make sure that they're good to go. And that's it. Thank you for watching.